The key is always income, because the higher the income that you have, the higher the propensity to save. You cannot run away with that, right? So if you really want to be rich, you got to be very good at what you do.
How does most of people become rich, or is there a formula that you found? No, is there one fixed formula, or there's certain secret sauce that are common, right?
There's no secret. It's actually very simple. The rich, it all starts with income. It always starts with income, right? And of course, if you're an employee, it's from your employed income. If you're a business owner, it also comes from your business income, right? The key is always income, because the higher the income that you have, the higher the propensity to save. You cannot run away with that, right? So if you really want to be rich, you got to be very good at what you do. If you are very good at what you do, you naturally will be compensated well. And you always have to stay relevant, because you can be very good at what you do. If you don't stay relevant, you will be out of fashion, right? So if you can do these two things well, you earn a good income, then you have a higher propensity to save. But as the saying goes, it is not how much you earn that makes you rich. It is also how much you save, right? So then it's expenses. Again, it's about cutting down expenses, about living below your means. And with the surplus, what do you do with the surplus, right? If you keep the surplus in the bank account, and naturally you cannot be rich. So you have to invest this surplus. So there's no secret sauce. It's really very simple, but the difficulty is in the implementation. How many of us continue to stay relevant until today? How many of us give our very best at our work so that we earn a good compensation? How many of us, as our income goes up, our spending doesn't go up in tandem? How many of us has the discipline of keeping to a budget? So it's easy. The formula is not difficult. We can say this many times, but it is the discipline execution that makes it difficult.
I think that's very wise. I used to think that the secret is to be able to buy low and sell high, be able to become a tech entrepreneur or whatever, right? How many of your clients are this kind of startup create a startup and after IPO and sell?
Very few.
Yeah.
Very, very
What's
few.
the typical profile of your client that are rich?
Yeah, so most of the clients that we serve, by the time they come to us, they are usually in their late 40s or in their 50s.
Like me, no hair.
Right, so they are very senior, right? They have done very well in their career, they have accumulated some money, they earn a good income, or they are very near retirement. So typically we see this kind of clients. Of course, we have some, it's really an outlier, right? We have clients who are very young. When I say very young, means maybe in the mid-30s. We have one client who actually had a startup in the US, okay, and it was sold already. And so when he came back, he had millions of dollars to to invest. But it's an outlier.
Rare.
Most of the time, don't think of, if we think of like, oh, I want to do that, well, there are only a very small number of people who can successfully do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very important, which means that the chances of us pursuing a normal life and become rich is very possible.
Yeah, it's highly possible.
It's very possible, right? This is now really someone who's not just a co-lion, but he has seen all his clients do it.
I mean, most of our clients are employed people, right? They are employees. They have just done very well in their career, earn a good income, and that's it.